Hi guys, Jason from JVA Carpy Adventures, and this week you're going to join me on the bank for a quick little review of a bivvy light. So my last time here I'd actually forgotten my bivvy light. Connor had got me quite a while back a ridgemonkey bivvy light. It's fantastic, I love using it, but I'd forgotten it, so I wanted to get myself a spare. So this week I'm going to give you a review of this little bad boy. It's a Sunblesa Bivvy Light. So let's throw that intro and then we'll crack on with this review. Okay guys, so let's start by showing you what's in the box. Now obviously you get this really nice container, and I'll be honest, the first thing when I opened the package was that I saw this nice little hard case you get with it. It's not solid hard, it, you know, there is some flex in it, but really lovely case. And I was impressed with the case straight off, I've got to be honest. It's really nice little touch, keeps everything handy. So let's just show you what you get in the case, guys. So starts with the bivvy light at the top. You've got a remote and there's some instructions under here, charging cable here. Let's just get you out the remote. I'm probably holding it upside down, sorry, doing everything to the camera. So you've got a remote here that will sort of turn it on and off. Oh, there you go, turns it on and off. Then you can also do the different light settings from here as well. Oh, I've turned it off, haven't I? So you can change it to red, high red, white, high white, green, high green. So yeah, as you can see. Now this will have a little bit of plastic over the battery. You just need to pull that out to enable the remote. I have seen people say that the remote battery wasn't working. Mine was, so I can only go on that, guys. So there you go, you get the remote, which really is a nice touch if you've got it somewhere up high. You've got the light, which I'm going to take out. I might just, so you have the remote, but you also have this button on the end, guys. So this will also basically go through all of the colours and all of the settings. Alright, so I hope you can see that. Also, when you get to the last one that goes off, you'll see these LEDs there. 4 mean it's fully charged. So as you'll see on the back of this, it comes with a magnetic plate. It is in a little sleeve at the minute. So let me just put that down so I can show you. So it comes with a magnetic plate, which you obviously just put on the outside of your bivvy or wherever you want it, and you have your light on the inside. So that comes with it, which is really handy. And the one thing I will say about this, guys, is I'm not sure if you can see that shape there. Sorry, I'm trying to do this for the camera. So there's a way where you can put this up and you'll have the light facing you. So you can either have it facing down or facing you. So that's something just to be aware of. When you clip it in, you can either have it towards you like that or slightly down. It just depends on what way round you do it. So this also has a hanging ring from it, guys. Hopefully you can see that. So there's a hanging ring just there, and that's on the side of the button. And then on the other side you have 2 ports. So terribly sorry, I am doing this inside the bivvy, so the light might not be great. So you've got a USB-A socket, which is an out socket. So that will allow you to plug your phone in and use this as a power bank. The other one is a micro USB socket, and that's for charging. So not only do you get a really good light, you also get a backup power bank to charge anything. So as a backup, this is really good. And sorry guys, I did buy this as a spare. So I've got the ridgemonkey light, but I'd forgotten it and I wanted a spare. the ridgemonkey light is also a power bank as well, but obviously this one comes with a remote. So I've got to be honest, it's a really nice bit of kit. I'm using it the whole weekend, so I'll give you my close your thoughts on it. As I will probably say, the one thing I have found so far, guys, is the white light is on the not the low, but the bright setting of the white light is ridiculously bright. It really is. It isn't one you'd probably want to have in your bivvy unless you've lost a needle or something. It's ridiculously bright, but that's a positive. Don't take it as me saying it as a negative. That's a positive, because to me that now means I've got an additional light that I would use to light up my nighttime photography shots. So if I get a fish in the night, I will be using this because it's more powerful than the one that I clip onto my camera. That's for sure. So I've got to be honest, all round, guys, I'm really impressed. Like I said, you get the bivvy light, I'll put that back in. You get some little instructions there. You get a lanyard that does clip and unclip if you wanted to put it to somewhere, so that's really handy. You get the charge cable, and of course you get this little remote. So the remote allows you to do the on off, switch between the colours high and low. And as I show you here, guys, I think this was like $23.99 or something like that on Amazon, and it comes in this beautiful case. I mean, what's not to love about it? Like I said, I'm going to be using it the whole of the weekend. I did use it last night, and I've got to be honest, it works really good. I mean, particularly when it's cold last night, it meant I didn't need to get up to turn the light off. Obviously, that's not a massive thing, guys, is it? But just having that remote to go click when you're wrapped up in your sleeping bag and you don't want to get out in the heart of winter because it's freezing, actually it's a good idea. I can probably see myself using this one now and keeping the ridgemonkey as a spare. But yeah, so that's where we are for now, guys. What I'm going to do though, before I give you my final conclusion on it, is just use it for the whole weekend. See if there's any other little bits I might pick up along the way. Like I said, I've already picked up that the white is super bright for a bivvy, and I probably wouldn't use the bright white in the bivvy, but 100%. I'm hoping if I get a fish tonight, fingers crossed, guys, I'm going to be using that to light it up, and I suspect you'll see a bit of a big difference. Now, the only thing I will say about that, guys, is with the ridgemonkey light I was going to say I bought, but actually Connor got it for me for a present. But with the ridgemonkey light, it comes with this little bracket, sort of a magnetic bracket that you can put on a pole, which I've done. But it means if I want to hook this on, this is going to go on beautifully, but they don't give you that sort of bracket. So just bear in mind, if you want to use this for a night light, you're going to need something metal to clip it to, or you could literally just put it to the side of your bivvy and let it is that bright. In fact, that might be what I try and do. I might actually just clip it to the side of the bivvy on the outside and let it shine up the whole area, because I'm telling you, the amount of light you get off of this, it probably would do it. So I might try that, guys. So, but of course I need a nighttime fish first, don't I? So fingers crossed I can get one tonight. Thanks for watching, guys. Okay, guys, so now let's show you what it's like up in the bivvy. This is the white light on low, which I'll be honest, it's probably brighter than my ridgemonkey even on low. Let's try the high. Oh yeah, I mean that's actually probably too bright for me, if I'm honest, but I'll tell you what, that would be fantastic for doing night photography. That would be really handy, because that's super bright, guys. You're not really going to get how bright it is with this. Let me put it back down again. But wow, you put that on and that's really like floodlight bright. So wow, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Let's try the green. That's nice. That's a good amount of light in here, guys. I don't know, you probably won't see all that down there, but that's a good amount of light for me, guys. And bright green, yeah, that's good. That is good. Let's try the old red. Obviously I'm using the remote. Yeah, the red's nice. See, the red bright is quite nice. It's not too bright, guys. It's not blinding. I mean, I can tell you now, I wouldn't be able to have the white. If I go back to the white, that's lovely. That's lighting up the place absolutely great. I can see everything. But if I did that, that is actually just too bright. I would probably only use the bright white for actually nighttime photography. That'd be fantastic to double up as nighttime photography. That's super bright, too bright for me, that, guys. I like the green obviously, and I prefer to keep the green. So green will be staying on for tonight, and let's see the usage we get out of it. Okay guys, so it's the middle of the night. I was kind of hoping I would have had a fish to show you, so I can show you what I mean about this Sunblesa Bivvy Light being an excellent photography light, but lo and behold, I haven't had any fish. So I've decided to come out and just show you what I mean. So I've just set it up on a bank stick, pointing towards my cradle. I have got my head torch on, so I'm going to turn that off first. You will see the dim light initially, and then I will switch to the bright light and show you why I think it would make an excellent photography light for the night time. So as you can see a little bit of light if I point to the front, but you can't see anything illuminated down there. So let's change the brightness. There you go guys. That's the difference of brightness. Now I know if I go round to the front it will just flare up the camera, but I'll show you. So that's it there, and obviously you can see how well lit up all of that is, and how if you're down here taking your photos, they're going to be well lit up. Really, you know, sold as a bivvy light, but for me, I'd end up probably using it more as a nighttime photography light, because that's definitely brighter than what I've got on my camera, and that's obviously an additional light. So yeah, double usage for this one guys. Very happy. Also guys, while I'm talking about this, there is a slightly different version than what I've bought for a little bit more money. I think it's $27.99 on Amazon. I will give you the links. That includes a mount that goes onto your bank stick and then holds the holder. So if this is what you're thinking of using it for, it's really worthwhile. Okay guys, so I just want to give you a bit of a conclusion to my review of the Sunblesa Bivvy Light. I'm going to go over a few of the points again, just to reiterate everything really. So it's a 2600 milliamp Bivvy Light that also backs up as a power bank. So it's got a USB Type A socket on it that you could plug your phone into and the like. Whilst doing the review, I realised that the bright white is really powerful, but would make a fantastic double up as a light for when you're doing nighttime photography for your captures. So I showed you that, and it's going to be great for that guys. Really good. So a couple of things that I may or may not said. So I'm going to give you the amount of listed hours for each colour of light basically. So I'm going to be reading it off my phone, so I apologise for looking down. So we'll start with the white light. If you've got it on the low setting, you should get about 150 hours out of it. If you've got it on the high setting, 7 hours. For the red light, on low setting you should get about 200 hours out of it, and on high you should get 22 hours out of it. For the green, which is my preference when I'm in the bivvy, on low, which is how I would use it, you should get 300 hours out of it, and on high 33 hours. So that's quite a lot of usage guys. You'll get a fair bit of usage out of it before you need to charge it. Also, I'm not sure whether I mentioned or not, but another benefit of this is it's waterproof. So you know, if you are doing outside photography at night and it's raining, you're fine. It is waterproof, it can take a shower, and that's not that you submerge it in water, but it is waterproof, so rainproof basically. So I mean, I can't really see, obviously it's got the remote, I can't see anything not to like about it for that sort of costings. Like I said, I bought the standard version, which was $23.99 off Amazon. I will give you the links below, but there's also a sort of one for outside photography spec if you like, because it comes with a magnetic bracket that goes into one of your bank sticks, and I think currently it's $27.99. It's got some discount off at Amazon, so I'll provide the link for that as well guys. So I tell you what, it gets the thumbs up for me guys. I only bought it initially as a backup to my ridgemonkey, but if I'm honest, I will be using it over the ridgemonkey now for those reasons I've listed. One, it's got the remote, so when you don't want to get out of your sleeping bag to turn your bivvy light off, you can just do it on the remote, and that's really handy. Changing the colours and all that, you know, I tend to generally stick to green, but if you want to change the colours and all that, you can do all that. If you want a bit more light in here, just change over to white. You know, if you want a lot more light, change over to white bright. For me, too bright in the bivvy, but again, one of those useful things. And obviously when you're doing nighttime photography, you could have it on low while you're getting set up and all, and then when you're ready to take your pictures, just press the button on the remote and get it to super bright. There's nothing not to like about it, to be fair, and so I will be using this now over my ridgemonkey, and the ridgemonkey will be the spare. So thumbs up guys, really good Bivvy Light. I'll be using it from now on. Thanks for watching the review. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's been informative for you, and if you like this sort of thing, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want to be notified of future posts, hit that bell icon. Only leaves me to say, stay safe, stay fishing, and I'll see you in the next vlog guys.